Follow and subscribe Stenolab India for correct pronunciation, accurate speed and clear voice. Legal dictation. Exercise number 2. Speed 100 words per minute. Get ready for the dictation. Start. Under the prevailing principles of contract law, a legally binding agreement necessitates the fulfillment of certain essential elements, including offer, acceptance, consideration, mutual consent, and legal capacity. A contract that lacks any of these fundamental components may be deemed void or voidable, subject to judicial review. An offer is a clear and unequivocal proposal by one party to another, indicating a willingness to enter into a legally enforceable agreement. The acceptance of such an offer must be absolute and unqualified, reflecting mutual assent to the specified terms. Any modification or conditional acceptance may constitute a counteroffer, thereby nullifying the original proposal. Consideration, a fundamental requirement for contractual validity, entails a reciprocal exchange of value between the parties. It may take the form of monetary compensation, goods, services, or forbearance from a legal right. A promise unsupported by consideration is generally unenforceable, except in cases involving promissory estoppel or contracts under seal. Legal capacity mandates that all contracting parties possess the requisite mental and legal competence. Minors, individuals with mental incapacity, and those acting under duress or undue influence may lack the capacity to enter into a binding contract. Agreements executed under fraudulent misrepresentation, coercion, or mistake may be subject to rescission or voidability at the discretion of the affected party. Contracts must adhere to the principle of legality, meaning that their subject matter must not contravene statutory law or public policy. Any contract involving unlawful activities, fraud, or unconscionable terms is inherently void and unenforceable. In certain instances, courts may sever unenforceable provisions while upholding the remainder of the agreement, provided that the contract's essential purpose remains intact. The doctrine of privity of contract dictates that only parties privy to the agreement may enforce its terms. However, exceptions exist, including assignments, third-party beneficiary rights, and agency relationships. In such cases, a non-signatory party may acquire enforceable rights or obligations under the contract. Performance obligations under a contract must be discharged in strict accordance with its terms unless excused by impossibility, frustration of purpose, or mutual agreement. A breach of contract occurs when a party fails to perform its stipulated obligations, entitling the non-breaching party to legal remedies. In the event of a contractual breach, the injured party may seek remedies such as damages, specific performance, rescission, or restitution. Compensatory damages aim to restore the plaintiff to their pre-breach position, while punitive damages may be awarded in cases involving fraud or willful misconduct. Specific performance may be ordered where monetary compensation is inadequate, particularly in real estate or unique goods contracts. Additionally, the Statute of Frauds requires that certain contracts, such as those involving land, long-term agreements, and guarantees, be memorialized in writing to be legally enforceable. Failure to comply with this requirement may render the contract unenforceable in court. In conclusion, contractual obligations are governed by a structured legal framework designed to uphold fairness, enforceability, and adherence to statutory provisions. Parties must exercise due diligence in ensuring compliance with these principles to mitigate disputes and safeguard their legal interests. Stop.